Wealth, fame, laughter. 3 losers with a podcast try to obtain this and everything else the internet has to offer, and their funny words drive countless souls to YouTube.
You want our opinions? You can have them. We put all that and more into one podcast. Now, you just have to listen.
These words lured everyone to our channel in pursuit of a podcast greater than they'd ever dare to imagine. This is the podcast known as One Piece Feast. Well, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of One Piece Feast. This is episode 16. One Piece Feast is a show where us 3 losers go through every single episode of One Piece, 10 episodes a week, and talk about what we think. This week we went through episode 151 through 160.
Right.
Quick recap. We left off last episode. Luffy was about to fight the big man on Jaya. I already forget his name. He's got spring fruit.
The whitest enemy.
Yeah, the most basic, whitest guy you can think of.
It was Bellamy.
That's him. Bellamy. That's exactly it. Bellamy. And then we ended episode 160. They were about to fight Satori, the big round ball guy. But a lot happened in between that. Luffy defeated Bellamy with a single punch.
As he should.
I mean, honestly, we all knew it was gonna happen. We all expected it. At first, I was really upset that Luffy wasn't hitting him again for like 5 minutes. It was just more of the same shit from earlier, but it was all justified when he beat him in one hit.
I had to show that strength, boy.
Yeah, it was really nice because it was so loud for those 5 minutes. Like, I wouldn't shut up, and then after Luffy punched him, it was completely silent. Some good shit.
Killed him.
Yeah, might as well. That episode, I forgot. That episode had like a lot of shit happening. Like, we got to see more of the warlords. We got to see fucking Whitebeard.
Yeah, a lot of fucking shit happened.
It was crazy. That was a packed episode. I forgot all about that. So, yeah, we got to see the warlords and their goofy ass fucking walks. They all walk
goofy ass
like
walks, goofy ass character designs.
So One Piece of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam, what do you think of Doflamingo? He's the blonde guy with like the pink.
I know.
Okay. I know.
He made it very clear.
I know what you're talking about.
He's goofy as fuck. It's like he tries to be serious, but his name is... He has the word flamingo in his name.
Doflamingo.
So I don't really know. They really like to show us crazy characters and then not show them for 100 episodes. So
yeah,
I'll get back to you on how I feel about them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, and then there's also the big guy that was walking in behind him. I don't think he said anything. His name was Kuma. Bartholomew Kuma.
Of course it is.
Bartholomew. Fun fact, Kuma means bear in Japanese.
Yep. It's true.
Yeah. He's fucking massive. But also, Whitebeard is also fucking massive.
He's incredibly massive.
Like, for no reason. He's one of the largest humans in One Piece, I think. He's like 17 Luffy's tall.
Was he in that meeting?
No.
He was after.
Or was he the guy that that Luffy was messing with at the town?
No, that was Blackbeard.
Blackbeard, Whitebeard. Oh, I don't care.
You will care. No, Whitebeard is Ace's captain. Shanks sent a guy to give Whitebeard a message, and Whitebeard's like, fucking tell him to come here himself. And that guy's like, I'll show you.
Oh wait, Ace is after Whitebeard.
Ace is after Blackbeard.
Blackbeard. Whitebeard's
Yeah.
his
Captain.
captain.
Whitebeard doesn't even have a beard, though.
I know. He just has
Blackbeard-
like a shitty mustache.
Does Blackbeard have a beard?
Hold on.
I don't.
He has like a chin strap.
Okay, good enough. It's funny that so we did learn Blackbeard's name is Marshall D. Teach, which is interesting because Blackbeard in real life's like name, or at least what people thought that his name was Edward Teach. So I don't know why they changed it. But I also think Whitebeard's name is Edward something, so maybe they split it between Blackbeard and Whitebeard for whatever reason. I don't know.
Possible.
I don't know. But Teach.
To each their own.
To each their own. He's got a D in his name, so good old-fashioned Will of D over there in the Blackbeard.
I love this dick.
Will of D. So we got Monkey D. Luffy, Marshall D. Teach. I don't know if we've seen Ace's full name, but I'll just let you know that he also has a D in his in his full name.
He has that dick.
Same thing with Gold D. Roger. So there's a lot going on. I also thought it was really impressive that all 4 of like Blackbeard's crew members made like a subtle appearance on Jaya before we realized that they were all part of the same crew. It was very interesting. Like the fucking
gotta
apple
tease
guy.
Fucking dude.
He's like, thanks for helping me. You want an apple? Explodes. Actually, theirs didn't explode, but it would have.
Should have.
Should have, could have, would have.
He would have lived if it exploded.
Luffy?
Fortunately.
Probably, because he's stretchy.
This is a rubber man.
I'm a rubber man. Yeah. So that's that. I don't know what the fuck I wrote that for. I wrote Zoro chicken joke with the ship too smart.
What?
I don't know. Zoro chicken joke with the ship too smart. Oh, because they made the ship look like a chicken, and he's like, chickens can't even fly. Wow. What a what a joke that was. I'm glad I wrote something down for that. God damn it.
One of the worst jokes. You had to make note.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Speaking of Blackbeard, if they didn't make it to Skypiea, they would have been fucked. Luffy would have died. They
That
all
would have been
died.
That would have been amazing to see.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a good end to the show. Actually, that's when the 4 Kids version does end.
Good. They
I'm
kill
pretty
Luffy.
sure, I'm pretty sure they like fall out of the sky, like they don't make it, and it's just like assumed that they're dead, and that's how the 4 Kids version ends.
That's
So,
funny. I love that.
something like that. Yeah, they just die. Oh, no. The 4 Kids version ends when the ship in the last 10 episodes fell out of the sky. It just crushes them all and they die. That's how the 4 Kids version of One Piece ends.
That's fucking amazing.
They just
You should have been
die.
watching that.
Yeah, the fucking dub is very interesting. Zoro's there's the
Top
classic
notch.
Yeah, there's the classic scene where I think it's when It's back on the Cactus Island.
Yeah.
Luffy's like doing his thing where he's angry at Zoro. Zoro's like, "Hiya, Luffy," and Luffy's like, "Can it?" or something like that. And then Zoro's like, "Luffy!"
It's the like best scream ever.
Like the only good voice acting in the whole thing is Zoro screaming. So no surprise they made it to fucking Sky Island.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
defy logic and go upwards.
Yeah. They go up the waterfall that isn't a waterfall, a water up, a water rise.
There you
Go
go.
to Sky Island. Yeah.
They met the fucking one old lady who was like, "Give me 7 billion, whatever fucking their currency was."
Yeah. And they're like, we don't have that. And she's like, "You can go. Except you cannot go."
Doesn't even tell him.
Yeah. She's like, "I'm not going to stop you." And then they go up and she's like, "Hey, God." These guys are going in without paying.
I was really hoping that God was the Christian God.
It's Usopp.
Yeah. It's God Usopp.
Yeah. It's funny that I don't know if Sam knew this, but at the end of the last episode, Sam was like, "Yeah, they're going to go up and meet God." And then, like, first thing they go up there, they start talking about God. It's a good
The
coincidence.
Christian God.
Yeah.
It's my headcanon that it is the Christian God.
You know, might as well be.
Yeah.
We
I
didn't
think
get
that
to
just
see
makes
him
it a
yet.
lot- No. If I don't see a big buff man with a white beard, Zeus looking ass, then show sucks.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be some fucking twink.
What do you think God's going to look like, Sam?
He's gonna be a kid. It's gonna be like
That's-
a 5-year-old.
That's why his rulings are so dumb.
Yeah. Well,
Don't
I'm
make
just
any
thinking
sense.
like they're gonna pull like a. Well, I mean, they did this first. This came out first, but like when, in Dragon Ball Super, where they basically meet God.
Oh, yeah. Zeno, the fucking leader of all universes.
Yeah, and it's
The
just
god
a-
of all.
You can just snap his fingers and everyone dies. Like,
But he's just a little baby.
yeah, it's probably gonna be some dumb shit like that,
It's a good theory. It's good theories.
or it'll be the camel.
No, I hope it's
Yeah.
Bon Clay.
Yeah, he's just like, "I am here now.
I'm here.
I managed to escape the Marines because I am God." Luffy.
No, actually, now I wish it's Jonga.
Django. He's God because he hypnotized everybody into thinking he's God.
He's gone because he's everyone's voice.
Yeah, he speaks through everybody in the planet. That's how it all makes sense.
Well, that's my
Um,
headcanon.
Unfortunately, I don't believe that is correct because they do call him Enel. Or no, they call him Eneru. My mistake.
Fine.
In the manga, it's spelled Enel. But in Japanese, it's pronounced Eneru because it's Japanese. So I think it makes more sense to spell it like that and to say it like that in English. So another win for the One Piece dub.
Another
Eneru.
win.
But I guess you can call it Enel or whatever. Fucking.
I'll call him whatever the fuck I want.
They made it to the clouds, and Usopp immediately jumps off the ship.
And almost fucking died.
He decides to be the one time Usopp's brave is like the dumbest fucking time to do that.
And
He just sinks through the clouds.
the entire time he's just...
Yeah. Yeah, in the dub, he's like. Yeah.
Anytime he's fucking hurt or in a stupid situation, it's just...
I hate that you're so right.
So far, Skypiea is like the equivalent of starting a new character in Elden Ring and just immediately going to Caelid.
I mean, yeah.
Like,
Oh.
okay, I thought about that comparison because of the fucking guy they run into immediately that, like,
that
helps
fucking
them.
the other
It's-
guy that fucks him up, and then there's this guy
Yeah.
that zooms in.
And just helps, and they're just all strong and none of them know what to do. They're like, oh shit, like, they just seem helpless.
Yeah, and then they get their air legs, and now they're not helpless in like 10 minutes. And he's like, "You guys should like not be fine." What?
Yeah. It's an interesting place though, I guess.
I'm
They
like
have this-
already over it.
You're over it?
Yeah, I don't care for this art.
Yeah, well, I think that they've done enough of the quote unquote exploring thing. There's still some wonder, like the fucking I don't even know what to call it. The altar that their ship got put on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like they're in kind of a survival mode. Like they're like, we gotta find God. Zoro's like,
Yeah.
we gotta find God. Let's go. And left
Yeah.
Chopper by himself.
Zora's woke.
He is.
If there's a god, I'ma beat him.
Yeah, he's like, if there is a god, I'm gonna kick his ass. Zora's an agnostic.
Oh, and Luffy's fighting a fucking real goofball.
Another fucking poor
Throwaway
characters designed man.
But-
One Piece enemy that's part of the strong guys.
Part of the strong guys. He's definitely a generic looking character, but you know, he's strong. He's got weird moves.
Yeah. I think that I was almost impressed with the show for a minute when he immediately took Luffy out and Zoro. I was almost impressed. I was like, "Oh, this is a way to make Usopp shine." But then they immediately get up. Usopp gets fucked up, and they immediately get up like nothing happened. Like they were like, "Oh, my attack hits you deep within yourself." And they're like, "Oh, what was that move?" Even though they had like the whited out eyes,
I forgot about that.
like they were dead.
Could have been.
So that's where we're gonna leave off though, is we're gonna see them fight. Luffy's fighting him while the other two are going after the ship.
Gotta say, not excited for it.
No,
Yeah.
I want him to get
What?
past it. I'm just scared it's gonna drag too long.
I
I feel like it
don't
won't. He
think
already
it-
got fucked. Like, constantly. He got beat up. He got hit by that move like 60 times already.
Yeah, like what else are they gonna do?
Like, he's...
I don't think it'll be that long. I think that this is like the throwaway, you know how you even said it, Sam. They always set it up this way. They're like, these are the strong guys. They're going to struggle on this person, and then they're going to introduce somebody that's just way out of all of their leagues.
Yeah. It's gonna happen,
'Cause-
and I hope it's God.
It's probably God. Also, we'll back it up in a second, but also Conus talked to that one guy and said that he was God.
Maybe there's
Like-
multiple gods.
So either he's the real God, or an Eneru's the fake God, or the other way around, or I don't know. If he was God, though, why wouldn't he like take his place back?
Where's his son, Jesus?
It's Yasop.
Who's the Holy Spirit?
Usopp's mom. I don't know.
Okay.
The fucking the three saints are the kids on Syrup Island or Syrup Village.
It's fucking
Where
dumb.
Usopp's from. John goes the Holy Spirit.
Nah, I can get behind that.
Yeah, we'll back it up though. So there are people on the Sky Islands. There are people on Skypiea. There's like people with little antennas, people with antennas and wings, and like people without antennas, and they're all different, like factions.
But they're all racist towards people on the blue sea.
Yeah, the blue sea dwellers or whatever they call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like weird little antennas for some reason. We had some fun with Conus and her dad. Funny little dad man.
Yeah, fucking Nami's just a pro on those little fucking things. Out of nowhere. The little speeder bike things.
Yeah, for no reason. Accidentally goes to the upper yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we get to see all the strong people, the strong throwaways.
And God smiting somebody.
Yeah. Why was he important? Who knows?
It was just to introduce the fact that God can smite people.
God does smite.
Yeah. Poggy is so adorable. Conus's dad. He's like, why don't you guys come in for food? I'll lend as much as I can to help you out. Then they stab him in the back. I don't know why those guys crawl.
Yeah, it's One Piece.
Yeah.
The Skypiea version of the Marines.
Yeah, it's One Piece. Just let's make them crawl, and they all clapped. Everyone in the animator room, they're like, yes.
That's a great idea.
That's beautiful.
Why didn't I
it's
think
wonderful.
of that? I wonder if it'll ever be explained. The short answer
I hope not.
No. Probably not. They were obviously being very fishy. They weren't even being subtle about the fact that Conus was tricking them. Like, Robin immediately knew. Luffy immediately knew. Conus was making faces, and Poggia was, like, depressed after they left.
Poggia champ.
Poggia champ. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Why do you look
What?
sad?
No reason.
I'm not. Yeah.
No,
What's
no
wrong?
reason.
Like, Luffy's so fucking...
Luffy's like, yeah.
He's
Luffy's
so upfront. So...
Conus, is everything okay? You've been trembling ever since. Okay.
And then Luffy gets mad, shows some character for him, like who he is, like gets mad. Why did you tell us about it? You should have just tricked us so they wouldn't hurt you.
Yeah, it was kind of cool that they all three said that, though. They're like, why did you tell us? Even Usopp, the fucking dunce that probably
Fucking piece of shit,
wouldn't
Usopp.
have picked up on that. Yeah, I'm surprised. I figured Luffy was going to be like, what was that? I didn't hear you. Like, pretend like, oh, that... You didn't say that. Because I feel like that's something that he would have done. And then they would have went on the crow. Crow boat. Oh my god. It's a crow boat because it's a rowboat. Are you
You're
kidding
just now
me?
getting that?
Yes. They're all based off of birds. It's a crow boat. Oh.
Doesn't it hurt?
They have dials in Skypiea, which I guess is like technology.
Yeah,
But-
they're the most technologically advanced civilization so far, technically.
But they're just seashells.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but it doesn't have to.
Yeah. The seashells that store a limited amount of air, even though Nami was on the speeder for like 2 hours.
I fucking know. I feel like she was on the fucking little speeder for like 4 episodes.
She
easily was. Yeah.
Yeah. And then she changed her shirt and Sanji was like, Nami!
Why'd you put a t-shirt on?
I wasn't done looking at your milkies.
Your big sloppy purples.
Oh.
Big sloppy purple.
Oh. Why? Why?
Yeah.
The dub was pretty good. There was a couple dub moments that I thought was funny. When they were on the Sanji, Usopp, and Luffy were all on the ship before all the like crazy stuff started happening. Usopp was being his baby self like usual, and he's like, "Did you hear that?" And Luffy's like, "The woods are full of noises. It's nothing." And then Sanji was like, "I heard that." I heard that. And then something comes out and they scream, "I heard that." And then Zoro made fucking Tarzan screams while he was swinging on the vine.
I forgot all about that.
That's exactly. I wonder what it sounds like in the sub. Just
Same
about
thing.
the same.
It's
Yeah.
the same shit.
And then Nami almost doesn't make it, and then Zoro's like, "Oh, that's what you should have done." Fuck you, Zoro.
That was my favorite part so far.
Oh,
It was literally that.
Did you expect it?
No, that's why I liked it.
That's good. Funny dub. I don't know. Actually, it sounded more like George of the Jungle than Tarzan, in my opinion.
I mean,
Just
they both
kidding.
do it.
Fucking.
Tarzan does it at the end of the movie, whereas George of the Jungle. Oh God, George of the Jungle does it throughout the movie.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting place. They had their fun, and now they're in a big forest, which is not Sky Island like at all.
Yep, it's just another forest. It's almost like they've been in plenty of forests.
They're
Actually,
in
no, it's a jungle.
Yeah. It is a jungle. Welcome to the jungle. The jungle reminds me of Hell's Paradise, which came out after this, obviously. But I read the first 2 volumes of a manga called Hell's Paradise. It's getting an anime soon-ish. I don't know when. I think it was announced after Chainsaw Man, so it's probably going to come out after Chainsaw Man. But turns out it's animated by Studio Mappa, too.
Map is
So.
taking over.
I'll probably watch the anime. I don't know if I'll read the manga anymore. I kind of got fatigued in the second one. There was a lot of the same shit happening every chapter. And, like, no
Chainsaw
progress. No, in Hell's Paradise. In Chainsaw Man, I'm almost done with it.
Yeah. Boobies.
I got it's a real easy read. It's a real quick read. There's 11 volumes in total. The 11th one comes out next month for English. So that's cool. I still need to read 10 and 11. But Hell's Paradise, they go to this island, and it's very similar, like big trees, weird monsters that you don't really understand, and like a lot of religious iconography from what I've seen with the first 2 volumes. So it reminds me of that. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Zoro punching the sky shark out of the water didn't make any sense.
It's fine. It's Zoro. He can do whatever he wants.
What do you do? Wait, I wasn't listening. What?
There's a shark, a sky shark. There was another dub moment. Robin was like, "A shark from the sky? Sky shark." But when Zoro was like underwater with the sky shark that was like biting him in his swords and swimming around or whatever, he just punches it like 300 feet out of the water, which doesn't make any sense because there's nothing for Zoro to like brace up against. But then again, he could punch it 300 feet out of the air anyways, so who's to say he can't punch it 300 feet out of the water too, out of the clouds. The cloud water. I just thought it didn't make sense, TBH.
My prediction for at least one part within the whole Skypiea arc, someone is going to punch another person so hard that they go through all the clouds and go to the blue sea and die.
Well,
like down.
Not die, but the other part I agree with. They'll live.
They probably
They'll probably
should
live.
die.
Everyone lives.
I mean, they definitely should die, but
Yeah, they won't.
yeah, I guess Mr. fucking Bird carrying a nuke. Yeah, you have a point there. Satori, the fucking Satori has a 10% survival rate. Like, being in one of the 4 ordeals, this dude sucks at his job if 10% of the people get through there. Like, it's not like Skypiea is full of strong ass people. 10% survival rate. What does that mean? Or maybe he just said that because he apparently knows. He has like foresight or some shit. No, that wouldn't even make sense that he would say that's a 10% survival rate, because then he would know. Whatever. 10% survival rate sucks. It sucks. That means
10% of every people that have been through there has survived.
Yeah, but he's one of the 4 ordeals.
Yeah. The ordeal of balls.
Yeah, balls. Doesn't even make any sense. Whatever. I guess Skypiea does have strong people. We did see that one guy at the beginning. The 2 guys at the beginning, honestly. So but like, all right, time to wrap it up with this episode of Did the Boys Cry?
No.
No. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of crying in this arc, to be honest.
All right.
But well, I don't know. I haven't seen it through and through, but from what I gathered, what I know, I don't think so. Maybe tears of joy.
Nah.
I mean, you might cry when Luffy dies in waters in Skypiea.
Oh, be fucking
Water 7.
in Water 7.
In Water 7. I have Water 7 written in my notes that I was reading it when I was saying that.
Uh-huh. Luffy dies in Water 7.
I wanted to say, just you fucking wait until Water 7, because you're gonna cry about literally everything and everybody. You're gonna cry about you're gonna cry about Luffy. You're gonna cry about Usopp. You're gonna cry about Robin. You're gonna cry about the fucking boat.
Bet.
The
boat's gonna make you cry.
No, it's
Bet.
not. The fuck?
The fucking boat. All right. Water
What do you
7
mean?
is so crazy. Well, I guess Water 7 and Enies Lobby, they kind of go together. Like some people separate them, but they're the same arc. But you can categorize them into 2 halves, I guess. I'm excited for Water 7. Yeah. I'm excited. Yeah. I'm excited, yeah. And then after Water 7's Thriller Bark.
Correct.
But alas, we have to experience that which is Water 7. So, I think we've covered just about everything we could cover in these 10 episodes. There's a lot of sameness in the middle there. Not that it was bad. It was still really easy to get through it all. But shit's gonna go down. And we're gonna meet God. So
God.
We'll find out what happens next time on One Piece Feast, where we watch episodes 161 through 170. That's it. It's done.
Bye.
Yeah.